Hi everyone, welcome back for a little bonus episode of Let's Play Sam & Max. I'm not going to do a whole lot of talking here because there's really not much for me to describe, other than I was apparently wrong about how many combinations of things there were between the various cakes and the people that get lined up, but you'll see what I mean. But anyway, here I'm going to go through as many psychotherapy options as I can recall, and show you guys everything in that dream sequence and Sybil's reaction to them all. And I'm going to be pretty much quiet through the whole thing. I might pop in with the odd mention every now and then, but probably not. But anyway, just enjoy the dream sequence from the first part of Season 1 of Sam & Max.
Hey, Doc.
Hey, Sam. Thanks for taking care of that wacko. I wish there was some way I could repay you.
I suppose you could psychoanalyze me.
Hey, yeah, I could count your marbles for you. I have a license, you know.
Will this be painful?
Only if we do it right. Now, there are a couple things we can try. We could look at some ink blots, we could try some free association, I could interpret your dreams for you.
Can you really learn anything from my grotesque, nonsensical dreams?
Oh, absolutely. They reveal your subconscious. It's like peeling an onion.
Youch!
Now just relax and try to remember your dream.
Okay, here goes. My dreams always start in the office, but this time things were different.
Yes, I can picture it. Tell me what happened.
Hanging on the coat rack was a necktie in the shape of a noose.
Oh my. Sam, I'm not sure how to put this, but I think you may need a therapist. Oh wait, I forgot I am one.
Hanging on the coat,
Oh my.
I noticed something peculiar in the water cooler.
Ah, the water cooler, a source of refreshment. What was in it?
There was a grubby little rat floating in there.
You subconsciously find rats refreshing? Well, I guess that explains why you moved into this neighborhood.
I noticed something peculiar in the water cooler.
A source of refreshment. What was it?
It was a massive, death-dealing revolver.
You subconsciously find revolvers refreshing?
Oh no, it's quite conscious, I assure you.
I noticed something peculiar in the water cooler.
A source of refreshment. What was it?
It was a crisp new copy of Self-Loathing Weekly.
Oh, that is refreshing. I never miss an issue.
I noticed something peculiar in the water cooler.
A source of refreshment. What was it?
Actually, it was empty.
Nothing to refresh you, huh? Interesting.
I noticed something odd on the dartboard.
Oh, something you're shooting for. What was your target?
It was a beautiful picture of a toilet brush.
Freud warned of this. Tell me, Sam, do you take pleasure in moving your own bowels?
I take pleasure in moving others.
I noticed something odd on the dartboard.
What was the target?
It was a garish tattoo.
Wow! Wow, that is so deep.
In other words, you don't know what it means.
No.
I noticed something odd on the dartboard.
What was the target?
It was a psychotherapy diploma.
Interesting. Do you secretly want to become a therapist?
No, I publicly want to become a therapist.
Oh, you kidder. Please, try to be serious.
I noticed something odd on the dartboard.
What was the target?
There was nothing on it, actually.
Oh, nothing to shoot for, huh? I see, I see.
I didn't notice anything unusual there.
Then why do you mention it?
I don't know.
Interesting.
I noticed something strange growing on my plant.
Yes, the plant represents a source of sustenance. What was on it?
Needles. It was a cactus.
Your sustenance is needles. Is there something you want to tell me, Sam?
Yes, there is. This isn't costing me anything, is it? I noticed something strange growing on my plant.
A source of sustenance. What was on it?
A hefty sack of cash was in full flower.
Oh, you think money grows on trees? You're dreaming.
I noticed something strange growing on my plant.
A source of sustenance. What was on it?
It was a can of some unknown carbonated beverage.
I think you need a dietitian, not a therapist.
I noticed something strange growing on my plant.
A source of sustenance. What was on it?
The plant was bare, but for a single decaying leaf.
How sad. Well, good thing it's just a dream.
Not a thing was on TV.
Suggesting you feel television is an intellectual wasteland, devoid of any and all worthwhile content.
No, that can't be right. Nothing unusual there. Nothing unusual there. I noticed something weird sticking out of the rat hole.
The rats are pests. They represent something bothersome. Tell me, what was in the hole?
It was a poor little fish, gasping for air, and yet totally unharmed, in case you're a member of an animal cruelty organization.
A fish out of water. Perhaps you're bothered by feelings that you don't belong.
Maybe so.
But trust me, Sam, you belong in therapy.
I noticed something weird sticking out of the rat hole.
Something bothersome. What was it?
It was that staple office knickknack, the clacking balls. Not unlike the ones on your desk.
Oh, do you not like the balls?
No, Sybil, I don't like the balls.
Well,
I noticed something weird sticking out of the rat hole.
something bothersome. What was it?
It was a hot weenie of indeterminate maturity.
A weenie in a rat hole. Nope, no symbolism there.
I noticed something weird sticking out of the rat hole.
Something bothersome. What was it?
Actually, there was nothing in the rat hole.
Well, nothing bothers you. It's always good when you're not smart enough to know you should be bothered.
I noticed something bizarre in the closet.
Yes, we put things in the closet we want to hide away, things we're ashamed of. Please, Sam, what's in your closet?
A hidden video camera.
I think someone may be secretly ashamed of his voyeurism.
Nope, I'm proud.
I noticed something bizarre in the closet.
Ah, something you're ashamed of. What was it?
A whole stack of lottery tickets.
Interesting. Perhaps you feel you don't really earn your money.
Don't worry, lady. We get paid to crack skulls, and by that measure, we ought to be millionaires.
I noticed something bizarre in the closet.
Ah, something you're ashamed of. What was it?
A parking meter.
A parking meter? Why would you possibly be ashamed of that?
Well, we did run over the meter in front of our building once or twice.
Or every single time we ever park there.
I noticed something bizarre in the closet.
Ah, something you're ashamed of. What was it?
As a matter of fact, the closet was bare.
Totally shameless, then. Can't say I'm surprised.
I noticed a plaque above the closet bearing Jesse James's severed hand.
Well, only in a dream, huh?
I realized there was someone else in the room with me.
Oh, you had a special guest. Who was it?
It was Max.
Ah, yes, your imaginary friend.
Excuse me, I'm standing right next to you, lady.
In your dream, was Max doing anything unusual?
Well, he was saying the Pledge of Allegiance to the tune of Camptown Races.
I pledge allegiance to my gun, doo-dah, doo-dah.
But that's not unusual. I realized there was someone else in the room with me.
Oh, who was your special guest?
It was Bosco from the inconvenience store.
Ah, yes, you go to him when you need things. Yes, he represents your father.
Bosco's my daddy?
Symbolically, yes.
Literally, I sure hope not.
In your dream, was Bosco doing anything peculiar?
He did say something rather unexpected.
I may not show it much, but I love you, Sam. Now go wash my car.
Yes, that's just what I expected.
I realized there was someone else in the room with me.
Oh, who was your special guest?
It was you!
Me? My. Oh, I represent your mother.
You do?
Of course. The feelings of trust, of safety. Besides, I figure the old hag's gotta be in there somewhere. That's psychotherapy 101.
Insightful.
Tell me, in your dream, was I doing anything queer?
You did say something pretty queer.
You ungrateful pup! I went through 3 weeks of labor for you! Wow, it is your mother. I was right, as I usually am.
I realized there was someone else in the room with me.
Oh, who was your special guest?
It was me!
You? I think you represent yourself.
I didn't even realize that was possible.
Oh, sure, any crazy thing's possible in psychoanalysis. Tell me, did the other you say or do anything unexpected?
No, the usual. Hi, Sam. How are you? I'm fine, Sam. And yourself? Not too shabby.
Fascinating. Where does your mind come up with this stuff?
And there you have just about every reaction you can get in this room outside of the cake. Or, well, yeah, it's pretty much the cakes. But the thing is, Sybil has the same reaction to each individual cake no matter who you put here. I thought she had a few varied reactions, but I tested them all twice, and she gave me the same reaction to every single combination.
I realized there was someone else in the room with me.
Oh,
So
who
just
was your
for
special
funnies.
guest?
It was Max.
Ah, yes, your imaginary friend.
I realized there was someone
Nah, I
else
think
in
we'll
the room
put
with
Sybil
me.
here.
Oh, who was your special guest?
Just because it'll make it that much more
It
awkward.
was you!
Or was it really your mother?
I remembered that I'd just gotten something from the bakery.
Oh, sounds like you and your special guest there were having a little celebration. What did you get?
It was an overly frosted birthday cake.
Someone's another year closer to the grave, eh?
I had just gotten something new from the bakery.
For a celebration, perhaps? What did you get?
It was a wedding cake, ripe for the toppling.
A wedding cake? You want to marry her? Well, let me just say, I hope you two will be very happy together.
Thanks. I had just gotten something new from the bakery.
For a celebration, perhaps? What did you get?
It was a fruit cake.
A fruitcake! The fruitcake, commemorates the day when your loved ones finally cart you off to the funny farm.
Then you can be sure to expect a fruitcake from me, lady.
I had just gotten something new from the bakery.
For a celebration, perhaps? What did you get?
It was a cheesecake. And I mean literally a piece of cheese in a cake.
What does that represent?
No, that doesn't mean anything. It's just random nonsense.
So anyway, just to show that these same responses happen,
I realized there was someone else in the room with
I will
me.
do this.
Oh, who was your special guest?
It was Bosco.
Yes, he represents your father.
But that might
I
not be
realized there
quite
was someone
different
else in the
enough.
room with me.
Oh,
Because
who was
it
your
is still a
special
pair.
guest?
It was Max.
Ah, yes, your imaginary friend.
So we will go with Max.
I had just gotten something new from the bakery.
For a celebration, perhaps? What did you get?
It was an overly frosted birthday cake.
Someone's another year closer to the grave, eh?
I had just gotten something new from the bakery.
For a celebration, perhaps? What did you get?
It was a wedding cake, ripe for the toppling.
A wedding cake? You want to marry her? Well, let me just say, I hope you two will be very happy together.
Thanks. I had just gotten something new from the bakery.
For a celebration, perhaps? What did you get?
It was a fruitcake.
A fruitcake! The fruitcake, commemorates the day when your loved ones finally cart you off to the funny farm.
Then you can be sure to expect a fruitcake from me, lady.
So anyway, now you see that that's pretty much the entire list of things that will you can interact with in here and all the responses you can get. I'm going to pause the video real quick while I check out one more thing. So, I will be back in 1 second. Nope, I thought I missed something earlier, but I did not apparently. So that will be the end of this. Once again, thank you guys for watching my Let's Play of Sam and Max Save the World. And after a Let's Play or two break from, well, the Sam and Max universe, since I pretty much played the original game and this one back to back, we will be back with Season 2. So, take care folks. See y'all next time.